US President Donald Trump has repeatedly described himself as a successful businessman. But some recently leaked tax records from the 80s and 90s cast doubt on that assertion. A New York Times report says his property empire continued to lose money every year, totaling $1.17 billion in losses for the decade. The president says the losses were for tax purposes, and he described the report as very old information and highly inaccurate. Trump has sold his business expertise as a valuable asset in the White House. He promoted those credentials to voters.
We're going to take back trade.
I will create jobs.
I'm a world-class business guy.
He says now he's president, the US economy is running stronger than ever, and he's claiming credit for it. The health of the economy appears to be a key part of his bid for a second term in office.
Unemployment numbers are the best they've ever been, by far. We have almost 160 million people working today in the United States. That's more than we've ever had working in our country before. We're doing well on trade. We're doing well with China.
On the surface, the US economy is doing well. GDP growth is at 3.2%. Unemployment dropped to 3.6%, the lowest rate since 1969. And the official poverty rate is 12.3%, continuing its decline of recent years. But there is growing uncertainty about whether these numbers will continue their trajectory, and if the economy will be able to withstand the blows of an ongoing trade war with China. An escalating standoff between the world's two largest economies has been looming since Trump took office. He has repeatedly promised to get a better trade deal with China than his predecessors.
China has been taking advantage of the United States for many, many years. I'm not just talking about during the Obama administration. You can go back long before that. And it's been taking out $400, $500, $600 billion a year out of the United States. And we can't let that happen. We're in a very strong position. Our economy has been very powerful. Theirs has not been.
So far, neither side has been able to strike a bargain they can both agree on. And last week, the US raised tariffs on more goods, while a Chinese trade delegation was still in the US. The US tariffs affect $200 billion worth of Chinese products, including clothing, food, and even bicycles. Trump told China not to retaliate, but Beijing has, announcing tariffs on $60 billion worth of American exports like frozen vegetables, liquefied natural gas, and toothpaste.
We hope that the US side does not misjudge the situation and not underestimate China's determination and will safeguard its interests. It's been proved by previous experience that China doesn't want to join in the trade war, but we're not afraid of it. And if people attack our own home, then we'll fight them back.
If Trump secures a new deal, it's a selling point he can promote in the next campaign. He says there's no rush, but if it takes too long to ink the agreement, will it prove too costly for voters? Natalie Pohonen, The Newsmakers.